Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be explaining to you guys how you will be able to get max tier on Shelly. So what is max tier, you may ask? If you haven't seen it yet, in the news tab in game right now you can see that they will be making changes to trophy season. And what will this be? Well, this will be a little bit bigger than you might think, because they are basically removing rank 35 or tier 35 as it is called now, and you will have a maximum at 1000, because tier 50, so as you would call it now, tier 50 or rank 50, whatever, is going to be max tier at 1000 trophies. Now I hear you asking, but 1000 trophies, how come? Because we currently have 1250 trophies as a max in the game. As you can see, I had my Shelly at tier 35. I can't see the amount of trophies, but if you didn't know, rank 35 or tier 35 you achieve at 1250 trophies, and they're basically removing that, but you get kind of seasonal trophies for above 1000 trophies or something like that. Well, we will see, but anyways, we're here today to discuss how you can get the max tier onto Shelly, so basically 1000 trophies, but obviously you can go further if you want to. But the matchmaking system also changes after the 1000 trophies. Now, I am actually kind of glad that I can make this video, because we currently have some good maps in rotation. If you have bad maps for Shelly in rotation, you basically cannot do this. But as you can see, we have Skull Creek, amazing, incredible map for Shelly. Rockwell Brawl, definitely a top 5. Feast or Famine, possible, I don't like it, but you can still do it. Cavern Churn, also definitely top 5, maybe even top 3. Stormy Plains, I pushed her to rank 32 I think there, so definitely also very nice. Now obviously some of the other ones, you're not gonna play her on Dark Passage, you're not really gonna play her on Double Trouble, but at least the best few maps: Skull Creek, Rockwell Brawl, Cavern Churn, Stormy Plains, and maybe you can also play her on Feast or Famine. So now you guys know the maps you can play her on, and currently Cavern Churn is in rotation. And I remember, I definitely remember pushing her here to, I think it was rank 35 on this map. So first of all, to get her to a high amount of trophies, you have to know what kind of gadgets and star powers you should play. So, for the gadgets, you don't ever want to play this one. Never ever, never. Always the clay pigeons. It's just so good, and the dash doesn't really give you any benefits. For the star power, I always equip band-aids, because it gives you an extra 2220 health, and it's just good. Many people just don't see it coming, and in my opinion it's better than the Shell Shock star power, which slows enemies down when you hit them with your super for 2 seconds. It is a good combo with clay pigeons, but I would say survivability is more important in solo Showdown than getting kills. Now if it were Showdown Plus, I don't know if any of you guys remember it, but then I would say still use band-aids, but then Shell Shock would be a little bit more viable. Now for the gears I use shield and health, but right now I think I'm gonna switch it to speed and health. Why health? I really like this gear because it is very beneficial to me for when you are very low on health and people are like thinking about backstabbing you, or not backstabbing you, about teaming on you and killing you. And you want to heal up as fast as possible, so you don't come as big of a target, you know? And obviously the speed gear and shield gear, or maybe damage gear, you can play all of those, and maybe even +1, because Shelly has a really good gadget. But you just have to see that for yourself. What do you like the most? And obviously we have Cavern Churn, which is a very bushy map, so you definitely want to play the speed gear here. And then, which skin do you want to equip? Well, I have all of them actually, so pick one. I don't know which one I like the most, but I think I'm going to be equipping with Shelly right now. I love this skin, it's one of my favorites, 100%. Now, I am actually really ashamed to show you guys that I don't even have gold 1 on my Shelly as for the masteries. But anyways, also the hypercharge is possible. It's not really required because yes, it gives you a good buff, but the chances you're gonna get it without teaming in a lobby is, well, it's really small. So, well, for those who don't know, I was number 6 in the world with my Shelly once. That was about 2 years ago. So that was before win streaks, that was before all of the easy pushing. So, in my opinion, I can be very proud of my achievement. Now, I don't know why is no one in the middle. I have no clue. But I will just be farming these boxes then, I suppose. He wants to take it from me. He can't. I will make sure of that. Also, if someone steals my box, I will murder them. I don't care. I will. Okay, so I have to be very careful. Does she have vision gear? She might. I actually want to leave this now and I want to get my super. That was great, actually. Okay. Now, if you guys have not seen any of my previous videos, getting your super as Shelly, especially in this map, is the most important thing. Now right here I want to keep my auto aim button down, and if I see the Shelly I just let go and press the super button immediately. You will see that that is a quite effective strategy right there. Now I don't have my super anymore here, but I see all of the people that are still in this lobby, so they won't be able to do anything. So okay, I just kill them, and that's game. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Nice, okay. So as you could see, I was kind of risky at the start. And why I did that is because I know that there is no other Shelly with their super that fast in the middle. So what I try to do is just, I try to get some boxes first, and when it's like a danger zone in the middle, aka when there could be some Shellys with supers in the middle, I want to get out, because if there is one, I'm just cooked. So then, when I have some boxes, I want to get my super. Now, before, to get my rank 35, I used to team a lot, and I'm not really proud of that, but it is what it is really. And as you could see, I wasn't teaming now. I don't like it anymore. I never liked it, but it was just necessary back then. But now what I try to do is just go in the middle, and before, when I was getting the rank 35, I tried to get the boxes on the outside, which is also a very good strategy. But people are always going to try to run away from you when you try to get your super. And if you want your super, you're going to have to team. That's the bad thing about this. Now, I do see a bull in this lobby. And I don't like bulls in a lobby because when I try to get to the middle, bulls can also destroy me if I don't have my super. And also I hate Ricos. Ricos are just one of the most hated creatures for me. Now I don't like being here right now. I don't. That was bad actually. That was really bad. But hey, I'm not complaining. I have half my super now. So one full shot will give me my super. Okay, well, Band-Aid coming in absolutely clutch there. I should have known that there could be someone right there. And that's best case scenario right there. Best case scenario. Okay, now I can actually do the same thing as I said before. So just holding down my attack button. Because I know I have my super in one shot. Now this will be a little bit harder because I don't know if you can instantly get your super and use it. But I have 4 cubes, so it should be totally fine. Also, the strategy that I'm explaining right now, so shooting one shot and supering right after, works against any Shellys from, or against any Shelly that has more than 2 cubes. So no, what am I saying, bro? It works on Shellys that have 2 cubes more than you. Okay, you're dead, bro. I don't care. Okay, that was really bad. But we are at low elo, and I can tell you why it's harder at low elo or when you have less trophies. It's because people are just going aggressive without even thinking if they could die or not. Because that El Primo was dead if the kid was not an absolute bozo. You know what I mean? So there's no one in there, right? So I got 4th there, I think, which is still totally fine. These days, as long as you get 4th or better, you get your win streak, and that's what's most important these days. So I'm not gonna complain about getting 4th. And also I'm just trying to get my super right now. And I can kill this Primo as well. That's great. They're all teaming right now. So, okay. Nice. Great kill. Now, oh gosh, okay. So what I just did was I used my super on the bow after activating my gadget, or just before. You have to activate your gadget just before or just after you use your super. And what this does, also I'm flashing my super right now so he doesn't hook me. What this does is it makes sure that I can hit one full shot and the second one at least half. Is it a mortis? What the heck? Okay. So let's see if we can do the trick right now. Okay. He really wants to kill the mortis because he knows he will get 2nd place here. And there you go. So I was still explaining, and as you can see also we get the win streak, so easy. But you want to use your super, and with the knockback you can actually hit at least one almost full or full clay pigeon shots and like a half one, and that's a lot of damage if you have some cubes. So that's what I did there, because I wanted those cubes that were laying on the ground, and I got them. Yeah, that was not so smart of that Shelly right there, and that is, you're kidding me, man, you're kidding me, like, you're kidding, what is that hook even? Alright, so let's see if we can make something out of this game. We can see that there is one buzz. So why I don't like buzzes is they just go in with no regard to strategy. Like, they don't care. Look at that. Tell me that is strategy. Tell me that he was actually thinking about what he was doing. Come on now. You don't actually seriously challenge a Shelly as a buzz, right? Off spawn. You're actually just not so smart then. So just know that with your super you can basically conquer everyone. You shouldn't have to have any fears. Also that Lily right there. I am scared of the other Shelly though. So I'm gonna back off here and see if I can find someone to get my super off of. And also, what's gonna be really great is when you get 5th place, you still keep your win streak. So that's amazing. Now, as you can see, my super is just not halved, you know? And what that means is, after one shot, I will have just not enough to use my super. He thinks he's in the bush, but he's not. Okay, so now I have over half of my super. If I hit one full shot on someone now, I will get my super. Dudes, stop running away. I need one more tiny little shot on anyone. So let's just find this. Oh, dude, you're so annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's try to heal up. Nice. And now I have basically all of the power in the world. Okay, this is gonna be pretty hard. I think the Shelly is right there though. No, she's not. Oh, it's a BB. Okay. So as you can see, we basically hard counter every single person besides the Shelly in this lobby and the Buzz at the start. You can see that I can lose because of a Buzz, because they just play so stupid sometimes. Like, I just can't, man. I do not understand why you would ever just hook yourself into a Shelly if you know that the chances of you dying are 50% or something. Well, actually they just don't realize that. Anyways, as I was saying, try to play on the maps Cavern Churn, Stormy Plains, Skull Creek. Those are the main ones I would play her on. Rockwall Brawl is possible, Safety Center is possible, and a few other ones. Use Clay Pigeons, use Band-Aids, use the health gear, I would say, and in bushy maps the speed gear, in other maps the shield gear or the damage gear, and obviously the hypercharge. And I think that's it. This way, and with the tips I just gave you, you should be able to get the max tier in the next updates, because they will be releasing it in the next update, they said. And you can push her even higher then. So I hope I also get on the all-time leaderboard. That would be really cool. But alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found these tips helpful and you can use them in game. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks.